All right, Sean Callahan here with HuskerOnline. We're with the latest addition to the Nebraska football team out of Germany. David Höffken joining us here at a satellite camp ending here in Houston. And David was at Nebraska satellite camp in Belton, and he was here at Houston Christian on Tuesday, was offered by Nebraska, committed to Nebraska. First of all, David, congratulations. It's got to be an exciting week for you.
Absolutely. We met at Nebraska at yesterday's camp. And kind of worked out, talked to the coaches. They liked the way I move, and I like to talk to them. So we met up here today again, and again had a nice talk to all of them, and yeah.
Your story is so unique, David. You're 22 years old.
Absolutely.
You haven't played football in a couple of years, and you didn't play football in America, which for most Germans that come to play Division I football, they typically play in the States for at least a season. Tell your story, because it's as unique as you're going to find.
Yeah, I started playing football back in 2016. A small countryside team, 5-on-5 with helmets and pad on, like full contact, for 2 seasons. And then I joined the All-Star team of my state in Germany, become a member of this team, voted to the MVP of the bowl game we played in against another All-State team. And 2 years later, I was voted in this team again, and they told me to join to a bigger team, so I did. Then I played 2 years for the Cologne Crocodiles. We also played in the highest youth division there. So to understand, we don't have school teams. We have in Germany more like local clubs where you can play. So we played in the highest youth division. 2019, win the German Youth National Championship. And then I joined practice of the youth national team. Yeah, so that's the story to 2020. Yeah, 2020, and I got offered by UMass. Got a full ride in January 2020, and unfortunately, I had to stop playing football for a couple of months because of several personal reasons. I need to, and COVID too. I had to just recheck my goals, and now I'm back on the track. Like 1.5 years ago, I started playing football again, and was looking for coming to the U.S. and develop my skills, and become a Division I football player.
And have you been working a job then over this time in Germany while you're out of the game?
Yeah. So after graduating, I did a gap year, and then I started working part-time, so that I just can finance my living and don't live on my parents' money. So I actually right now work in a drugstore, like for 25 hours a week, so that caps all my financial situation. Yeah.
I'm going to tell him you're not coming to work Monday. Well, for you, this Nebraska news, the Gridiron Imports have been so big and getting you around and getting in front of these coaches. And it's been impressive the last couple of days to watch the Gridiron Imports bring you guys all around. You're going from Dallas to Houston, driving around Texas, 3-4 hour car rides in the morning. How big have they been, though, in this journey for you?
Massively big. Chris Adamson, I know him for a couple of years, like since 2020, where I get the UMass offer. They helped me out with that back in the days. I stayed in contact over the time I stopped playing football. I paused playing football, and as I come back in, we just checking if I have the ability to play. He said, everything is fine. We can go for it. Just work hard as you done before. Come back on fields. Watch out for a local team where you can just join practice, and then come to us with a tour. He guided me to all the process and all the mental care about the like the mindset you have to come up with here in the U.S. and they were very big help for me today.
And now you're a Husker. By the way, you're not the first German. I mean, they had a guy on their team the last few years, Nuri Newilly, out of Germany that just finished with the New Orleans Saints. So you aren't the first German Husker.
I'm not the first German Husker, but I try to be the best German Husker. Yeah.
Wait, now what's next? I mean, because obviously you've got a lot of paperwork, a lot of things, a lot of moving parts. When do you hope to get to Nebraska, and how much communication are you hoping to have with them to kind of figure out the next moves?
So tomorrow morning we're try to figure out how fast we can get the visa. That's the most important. All my transcripts are already translated. I have them at the eligibility center, so no worries about that. We stay in close contact to the coaches. Try to get the work started as early as we can. I mean, the digital still world allows us to start working without being on campus. I hope I get the chance to get a look at what Nebraska's football is like on the paper sheet, and so
you think you can visit Lincoln sometime in June, or is it hard to say right now?
I think it's possible. It's possible, but we have to talk to the coaches there and check on how the possibilities are.
And real quick, you're 6'7", 257. They're bringing you in as an offensive tackle.
Yeah.
What are some of your other measurables, like your wingspan, your broad jump, your vertical, your 40? Do you know some of your marks that kind of open the eyes of these coaches?
Yeah, I got a vertical of 9'4". I jumped yesterday. I run a 40 around 4'9" to 5'1", something between. I got a wingspan of, I guess it was 13, it's like 30 feet. So my height, you already said it, 6'7". I got a hand span of 11. So I guess that are the benchmarks, 3 benchmarks about my measurements. Yeah.
Well, David, congratulations again. Look, I put you on the spot there trying to translate the metric system to the English measurements there, so I apologize. But congratulations again on your commitment to Nebraska. I'm sure this is a very exciting night for you, and I'm sure calling home is going to be pretty fun.
Absolutely. Right after this interview, I will call my mother. It's around, 12 o'clock, like a p.m. It's in the night in Germany, or even 1 a.m. in the morning. I hope they are still awake, but I will call them.
You know the slogan for Nebraska?
Big Red? Yeah, Big Red, is it?
Go Big Red, right?
Yeah, we go Big Red.
All right, well, congratulations again, David. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for having me. And we meet up together.